Hey everyone out there in YouTube land, it's Comic Quarter 410 here to do part 10 of my Keys variants and such. And I'm going to start off with the Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers #1 by the great Gilbert Shelton. And I really like his work. I think it's funny. It still holds up today. He's been at it for a long time, doing his own thing. And he's actually the first self-publisher in comics, and he was part of the underground comics movement along with Robert Crumb and a few others, and he started Rip-Off Press and published his own books and really helped spur the indie comics boom in the 70s and 80s. And this book, as you can tell by the $1.25 cover price, this book's actually like a 14th or 15th printing, and I'll explain. Because Gilbert Shelton had his own publishing company and his own printing press, he didn't do massive print runs of this book. He would just print them as people wanted them. So, I think there's something like between 18 and 25 printings of this book. And the first printings have 50-cent cover price, but it's great stuff. He's a big part of the history of comic books and publishing, and he's responsible. There would be no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Cerebus the Aardvark or any of that if he hadn't have done it first. So, big fan, and I actually have the humongous trade of the Freak Brothers, and the stuff reads like an underground daily newspaper strip. It's good stuff, funny stuff. And this is Gilbert Shelton's other book, and I'm very happy to have this because it's a very sharp copy for being an underground book. Has a small ding, couple small dings in the spine, but none of them break color, so that's nice, and it's very sharp everywhere else. And this is Gilbert Shelton's The Adventures of Fat Freddy's Cat #1, and this is a first printing. 75-cent cover price indicates this is a first printing along with the color scheme there. Very happy to have that. It's not worth a whole lot, but you just never see first printings of those books come up for sale. I'd love to get a Freak Brothers first print, but you just don't see them. This is the Fathom Kiani #2 Wizard World exclusive. It's an Aspen variant, and it was exclusive to Wizard World Philly in 2007. It's by Michael Turner. This is Faust #2 by David Quinn and Tim Vigil, if it'll focus. This book was really popular for a while. Ultra-violent, a lot of sex and nudity. And I believe these are signed. I can't find my #1. I think it might be gone. I might have to get another one. But have all the rest. And this is Faust #3 with a gorgeous cover by Tim Vigil there. Great stuff. This is a book I was a big fan of. When I was young, I remember being sick in like 2nd grade, and a buddy of mine gave me a whole backpack of Marvel monster books from the 60s to read, and I just have such good memories of them. And I got these Fears in a small collection I bought. And it's a pretty decent copy. It's got some small chipping in the top there. Spine's slightly rolled, as they always are, but small rubbing, bottom right corner. But other than that, it's not too bad. You got a good deal on it. That's Fear #1. I believe that's a Marie Severin cover. Really awesome book. Here's Fear #2. Pretty nice shape. Some scuffing on the bottom left, but some major spine rolling at the bottom. But not too bad otherwise. Fear #3 has some problems as a chip up top. There in the price box. But not too bad other than that. And these are the covers I like. They always had the weird names like Krakatu and Zazutak and Krongor and all, Stan Lee, I saw in an interview, he'd make fun of the names. He said we'd just sit in a room and try and come up with these names with useless consonants. But I really like these books. Monsters on the Prowl, stuff like that. This is Fear #4, and it's in much worse shape. Major problems down here. This book got messed up. But glad to have that. This is a very nice unread copy. If it'll focus. One of my phone's doing that. In and out. This is not... What is it doing? God. If I can get some focus here. Thank the maker. This is Fell number 1, finally, in focus, by Warren Ellis and Ben Temple Smith. It's a very sharp copy. That's the one I didn't read again. This is the 2006 DC Nation exclusive convention variant to the 52-week book 1. And this is the... If I can get some focus up here, if it'll behave this time. Awesome. This is the 25th year Diamond Anniversary variant of 52 week, the final issue, book 52. So pick that up. So whatever they call it, RIP cover, retailer incentive, whatever they call it. Yeah, this, I wouldn't really call these keys, but these are books I like, being into martial arts movies and samurai movies. I just wanted to share these, and especially, you know, I know Tony likes martial arts books, and I think Ravage does, a couple other guys, so this is a really cool take, because these characters don't necessarily have superpowers, they just have abilities and behaviors and attributes based on the stuff the characters exemplify. And basically, it's called Five Ronin, and he took 5 Marvel characters, and it's written by Peter Milligan, and he throws them back in feudal samurai times, and just kind of how they would be if they were a quote-unquote normal man as a high-level martial arts master or samurai. It's a very interesting read. I highly recommend it. This is 5 Ronin number 1 Wolverine. This is the John Cassidy variant. I believe they just printed equal numbers. If not, my shop gave me these for cover price, but whatever. This is an awesome cover by Mark Brooks, and this is 5 Ronin the Hulk. Very cool. This might be my favorite one of the lot, and God, I should know who did this cover. But I'm drawing a blank, but that's a very cool, it's the 5 Ronin Punisher with the 2 decapitated blood sprays making the skull out of the moon there. Very cool. This is a David Mack cover to 5 Ronin number 4, and this is Psylocke. And the final issue is Deadpool, and that cover is by Ed McGuinness. This is a very cool read. I highly recommend it. Especially, I know Tony, you'll probably get a kick out of that if you haven't read it. Moving along, this is the Aardvark Vanaheim Flaming Carrots Comics number 1. And this is a very sharp copy. All black cover. Very happy to have this book. I couldn't pass it up in the condition it was in. This is a very fine plus to a near mint in my book. This is in rough shape, but it's very cool in my opinion. This is a oversized 1965 World's Fair official souvenir, and it's Hanna-Barbera's The Flintstones at the New York World's Fair. Very cool cover. Rough shape, but I think I got this for like $5 or $10. So, like that cover a lot. Moving on, many people have this, and I want to say real quick, if there's any Marvel book that's considered one of the main titles, the cornerstones of the Marvel Universe that I don't have as many books of, it's the Fantastic Four, probably. I have a few older books, but not many. I really started picking this up in the 80s when John Byrne was on it, and, you know, when, like, She-Hulk was on the team. So, don't have the best Fantastic Four collection, but here are some of them. And a lot of people have these, but I really like this 3-parter where I think it was Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, Hulk, and Wolverine took over temporarily as the Fantastic Four. It has awesome covers by Arthur Adams. That's 347. This is 348. Awesome cover there. Love that. Inked by Art Thibert. And another cool cover. This is Fantastic Four 349. Great stuff. And this was, what was this? 1990. So that was in, my heyday where I was starting to work as a teenager and make money, but I couldn't drive yet, so I was buying a lot of comics. I had to buy this variant again, Arthur Adams cover, and it's beautiful in my opinion. This is the variant to Fantastic Four 551. And I love the way Art Adams draws the thing there. Beautiful cover. He's great. This is the variant to Fantastic Four 554 by Simone Bianchi. Another nice cover there. He does some great work. This is the Coliseum of Comics variant, and I believe Venom Homero Luis said he went to this shop when he was on vacation in Florida, but I got this at a convention years back, and it's the Coliseum of Comics 25th anniversary variant to Fantastic Four number 554, and it's the Arthur Suydam Skrull variant. The issue number of this is escaping me because it's in the poly bag. This is my unopened copy. I opened another one and read it. This was a quote-unquote death of Johnny Storm, or when he got trapped in the negative zone. So, really like this cover. This is the Wizard Ace edition to Fantastic Four 48, and it's a cover by the late Mike Wieringo and Carl Kessel. Beautiful frickin' cover there. Love that. Custom Bramstar recently did a video on some of these, the Heroes Return books that Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld launched. And this is Fantastic Four number 1 by Jim Lee and Brandon Choi. And that's the Jim Lee cover. Beautiful. This is the variant to the same series, the 1996 Fantastic Four series, and this is the Brett Booth variant cover. Really like that cover. He's a good artist. This is the foil variant to, or the director's cut rather, sorry, not foil variant, the director's cut, but it is, I think the regular cover isn't holo foil like that, so. But this is Fantastic Four 500. Another awesome, sorry about the glare there, another awesome Mike Wieringo cover. We lost him and Michael Turner way too soon. This is the Fantastic Four 527 Wizard World Philly sketch variant by Mike McKone. I think this might have been Straczynski's first issue on this run. Fantastic Four 527 variant, like has the patch they were wearing when they went up in the first issue, I guess, or in their origin rather. And another Mike McKone variant. This is Fantastic Four 536. Leads into Civil War when Thor's hammer comes back to Earth, and you know who by that gauntlet is after it. And there you go. Awesome freaking cover by Mike McKone. I love this cover. Fantastic Four 537. Fallen Fantastic Four, Doom has Thor's hammer. You can't, I don't care if you don't collect Fantastic Four, you can't walk past that book and not want to read it. This is the sketch variant, Wizard World Philly exclusive sketch variant to Fantastic Four 546. And this is when they called it the new Fantastic Four, when Storm and Black Panther temporarily joined the group, because I think the other ones went into FF, the Future Foundation, and so to launch that book they brought in Black Panther and Storm here, and this is the first issue of that, and that's a sketch variant of Black Panther and Surfer by Michael Turner. This is the Fantastic Four The Lost Adventure by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Cool book. Highly recommend picking that up if you're a Fantastic Four fan. And this is the last Fantastic Four story by John Romita Jr. and Stan Lee. Also pretty neat. And this is, I believe this is Mike McKone. I could be wrong. But this is Secret Invasion Fantastic Four #1 Skrull variant. Moving along down here, this is DC's The Forever People #1, and I have a complete run of this book, so I think it's only like 12 or 15 issues. But Forever People #1 here, not only is it a beautiful Jack Kirby cover and the intro, The Forever People, this is Darkseid's third appearance, but this is his first full appearance in Forever People #1. And Darkseid rules, as you all know. Some good Kirby work on this book. This is Forever People #2. Mantis. This one has a big crease through it, but it's Forever People #3. If you can see the crease through the E's there. Another Kirby classic. The anti-life equation mentioned in that book. Kirby's fourth world of the Forever People. That's #4. And there's Desaad. I don't know if this is his first appearance. I don't think it is. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is his first appearance. Forever People #5. It's a pretty nice copy, actually. Not too bad. This one is. This is Forever People #6. It's got some horrible problems on the spine there. But another Jack Kirby cover. I'll move these, sorry. This is Forever People #7. And again, the spine's rolled, staples are out of place. That one looks like it's coming off a bit. Awesome. Is that the Two Gun Kid? Or Batlash or something? I think it's Two Gun Kid. I don't know. Should know who that was. But yeah, he's lost in time in the Forever People. This is Forever People #8. I really like this Jack Kirby cover. This is a gorgeous one. Good stuff. Forever People #9, and this is The Return of Deadman. And Jack Kirby's drawing it, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, I guess it's not. It was Seraphan. Not familiar with him, that's why I didn't know exactly who it was. There you go. Forever People #10. Awesome, awesome Jack Kirby Deadman cover. Freaking beautiful. That's not a bad copy of that book either. And here, maybe it's only 11. If it's not, I'm missing the #12 if it's 12 issues. But if it's 11, I guess I do have them all. But this is a pretty sharp copy too. It's got a couple minor dings up in the top corner there, if you can see it. Little rough above the R there too. But other than that, this is a nice copy of Forever People #11. And Jack Kirby did all those covers, and that's what makes that Fourth World stuff so good. He was in control of it all, and he was at his best. I almost think, I've said it before, I think like New Gods and Forever People and stuff, the Fourth World stuff, came out, it was too far ahead of its time. People didn't get it, and now it's looked back on as the classic work that it is. So, thank you all for taking the time to check out these books. Always enjoy sharing them. Hope everyone had a good, safe holiday last weekend. And we'll see what the old Ravens can do in football this week. Hopefully they don't let me down. And we saw you, Mr. Tomlin. We saw you trying to trip players. So I think that guy should have had some more action taken, but that's a story for another day. So anyway, thank you all again. Take care of yourselves, and happy comic reading.